Hi, I'm Claire Bauer, and today we're going to be exploring the topic of play in early childhood and why it's an inseparable part of children's development. Play is a big topic, and I hope that after watching this presentation today about play, you'll be convinced about the benefits of play for children and how including play in early childhood is integrally linked with every aspect of healthy development and preparation for life. Let's start by talking about imagination and play. In order for children to develop fully and have a healthy and emotionally stable upbringing, children need to engage in play. Children gain a lot from playing. Each experience teaches them something about the world around them and helps to lay a foundation for an interest in and knowledge of subjects they will learn about as they get older. Play can help children to learn in positive ways that they can relate to and enjoy. David Elkind talked about the benefit of imaginative play for young children. Books are an especially important part of imaginative play. Both by reading books to children and them reading it on their own, they can learn a lot about different subjects from reading and develop their own ideas for play. Gonzalez Mena highlights three main things that happen when children play. They explore, they learn to take initiative, and they become engaged in their environment. Let's look at each of these points in more detail. Number 1, exploration. Exploration should be integrated into children's learning experiences each and every day. Maria Montessori was an advocate of creating a controlled environment that maximized exploration. When children are given the opportunity to explore their surroundings, the impact of their learning experiences becomes so much more powerful and real, and it's not likely something they're going to forget. Early experiences playing outside, exploring in nature, and with freedom to move around sets a good foundation for understanding more advanced topics in math and science. Moving along to the second point, initiative. Closely linked with exploration is initiative. It's that step children take on their own to discover things around them. It's important that adults encourage initiative in children by creating a safe and controlled environment that provides children with a variety of choices. When children have choices to make about what they want to play with, they take initiative, and this initiative benefits their development. Puzzles are very beneficial in helping children to use their initiative to learn how to solve problems. As children manipulate and turn the puzzle pieces to fit them all together, their brains are busy at work, figuring out how to solve the puzzle and learning strategies for future challenges. Adults also encourage initiative by modeling behaviors and activities that they want the children in their care to imitate. The third point by Gonzalez Mena is engagement. The American Academy of Pediatrics makes a case for less screen time in engaging children in active play. When children sit in front of a TV or iPad for hours, they become less engaged in their environment and less apt to explore and discover things for themselves. Adults can assist children in becoming more engaged in their environment by limiting how much time they watch TV and play computer games, by replacing it with time playing outside. Activities as simple as digging in the sandpit, scooping and pouring, collecting rocks and pine cones, just to name a few, are some of the endless activities children can become engaged in, both indoor and outdoor. Moving along, let's explore the value of play. If play is so important for children, in what ways exactly is it beneficial? Number 1, developing new skills. Research has shown that children develop cognitive, language, social, emotional, and physical skills through playing. When children play in groups, they learn how to communicate and interact with other children, thereby developing social skills, the ability to communicate better and share. When children play individually by themselves, like stacking blocks, manipulating objects, and putting Duplo pieces together, they are developing gross motor skills, improving their coordination, and getting ready for writing and other fun school activities that they'll do as they get older. The second point is intelligence. Another value to play is increased intelligence. Jean Piaget a Swiss psychologist who developed the theory of cognitive development, found that children's intelligence improved through play. Not only did children show higher ability in thinking critically and problem solving, but when they spent lots of time playing, their cerebral cortex grew, improving mathematical skills, reasoning, and spatial intelligence. Number 3, dealing with stress and trauma. Austrian neurologist Sigmund Freud studied how play helped children to deal with negative emotions. He discovered that play could be used as a positive outlet where children released pent-up emotions, dealt with stressful situations, and reenacted scenarios that they experienced in real life. Today, play therapy is a common strategy used to help children express themselves, communicate what they're feeling, and work through trauma. Number 4, foundational preparation for life. When children reach school age, introducing games that have rules and steps to follow is a great way of teaching children the foundation of listening to directions and following instructions. Playing games, even simple ones, like Duck Duck Goose, relay races, Chinese telephone, and other games that include strategies, required children to remember instructions and follow directions. This helps to prepare children to be socially competent and responsible. Moving right along, let's talk about a few different types of play. This list is not comprehensive. Number 1, free play. Children are naturally curious. They are interested in the world around them. Also called self-initiated play, it's important that there is unstructured time available for children to play. Free play can be encouraged by adults by providing stimulating and interesting environment for them. Providing toys like puppets, animals, and dollies for children to play with are found to be very interesting for children. You may have observed a child carrying on their own conversation with a stuffed animal in their own toddler lingo. Even though that language was not yet decipherable, this is the beginning of language development and has a very positive impact on their language skills. Number 2, associative play. When children reach the preschool age, they're able to start associating different objects and toys with play. They can create a play situation through the environment that is around them. For example, they may use the chairs in their dining room to create a fort, a safe place where they can be alone to play out their fantasies and ideas. Number 3, dramatic play. Setting up a center in your classroom for dramatic play can help to ensure that children get every opportunity to engage in dramatic play. Dress-up clothes, play tools, objects that are used in real life can set the foundation for later decisions as children role play and start to discover what they're interested in doing and being when they grow older. Things like stethoscopes, old phones, keyboards, and kitchen utensils all bring play situations to life for children as they reenact what they've seen their parents or friends do. Our last point for today is considering children with disabilities in the play environment. Nowadays, inclusive classroom environments are becoming more the norm than in previous years. The Individuals with Disabilities Education Act, IDEA, helped to educate parents and teachers alike about the benefits of including children who have disabilities in a classroom with normal developing peers their age. Lev Vygotsky's theory of social development gives us a clearer understanding of how social interactions that occurred between children during playtime help their cognitive development. Vygotsky also explained that each child has a zone of proximal development, and as children play together and interact socially, they're building on their understanding of social competence, mutual understanding, and teamworking. With inclusive classrooms, there also needs to be an awareness of the diversity of needs that each child has. Special attention should be given to children with disabilities to ensure that they have every advantage equal to their peers to learn and play in a wholesome environment. Since learning abilities that children have will vary, the toys and materials made available in the classroom should be appropriate for a wide scope of learners. Play spaces should also reflect the different needs that children have. Space for a child in a wheelchair should be included. The height of tables and shelves all make a difference. Things down to the smallest detail, such as the size of pencils and paintbrushes for children who need help with gross motor skills, should all be taken into consideration to make the classroom a place where all learners can advance. In summary, play, as put by David Alkind, is not a waste of time. In fact, it's the best way to help children develop fully. Children learn best when they're playing, and in order to help children of all learning levels to achieve an environment that is geared toward play, exploration, and discovery is a must.